related to business.
Yes.
It's a biz dialogue. And the topic or the theme this month is the promotion.
Dun, dun,
Dun,
dun.
dun. Yeah, whenever you put the in front of it, it does sound very serious, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's so official. Like
it's so official, yeah.
A chapter in the book or like a part of a movie.
Right.
Or, yeah.
The promotion. And here, keep the team productive is our subtitle.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to just quickly focus on this word productive. We know the word produce.
Yes.
But what is productive, this adjective?
So productive is used for actions that produce.
Mm-hmm.
They make something that is considered valuable.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's another way of saying that time was used well, resources were used well.
Okay.
You weren't laying around, being lazy, not doing anything.
Okay, very good. So we'll talk more about that in just a bit. Here are some expressions that we're going to cover today. Get up to speed. Get up to speed.
So there are two meanings of this. One can mean that you're learning something new, and when you learn something new, you start slowly, and slowly learn how to do it faster.
Right.
The second one is you're learning the updated information. Either it's an area you didn't know about, so you had to study or be informed about it, or you're just hearing the latest news.
Okay. And how about to set the tone?
You are the one deciding the atmosphere of a place.
Okay.
So is this going to be a team project that's fun? Are we going to be serious? Are we going to go slow? Are we going to fast?
Okay.
That's what you're deciding.
Okay. And how about if you stay on task?
You're being focused. The things that you have to do, you're focusing on them and doing them and not getting distracted.
Okay, so these are very much business-related expressions. Let's go ahead and listen to our dialogue.
I think I'm finally getting up to speed with the projects.
Good. Now you can set the tone for your team. Show them how important this project is for all of you.
I also need to make sure everyone is staying on task.
Exactly. It's important to keep the team productive. Did you set strict deadlines?
Yes. As I delegated the tasks, I told each person when I expected to see progress. I'm learning that clear communication makes a big difference.
Keep applying it, and results will follow.
Please join us on page 86. You can find the Power Business Dialogue there. Okay, Lily says, I think I'm finally getting up to speed with the projects.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm finally getting up to speed with the projects. What does this mean? Like I'm done with the projects? I'm caught up with the projects?
Yes, so here, Lily seems to be talking about the fact that she didn't know what projects were going on. She didn't know the details or the actual situation.
Yeah, because she was promoted.
She was promoted, right? And when you're promoted, it's like you get a new book. And you're like, here are all the new company secrets you're allowed to know.
Right.
And so it took her time to learn where everything is, how things are going. But now she feels that she knows what she needs to know, so she has gotten up to speed.
Okay, very good. So if you get up to speed, it's like you were kind of going slow, you needed to go faster, and now finally you are at the speed that you should be.
Yes. So sometimes you'll hear, let's say, a manager who maybe they went on vacation for a week, and they come back and they tell their employees, okay, get me up to speed. What happened during the week when I wasn't here?
Yeah.
And it's a way of saying update me.
Update. Okay, very good. And Lucas says, good. Now you can set the tone for your team. Show them how important this project is for all of you. So if the manager sets the tone for the team or the department, what are they doing?
They are setting the atmosphere for this project. And tone has a few different meanings in English, right?
Yeah.
We can be talking about a color.
Yeah.
We can be talking about music, like the sound.
Or the voice.
Right. Here, though, I think tone is most associated with the voice. Do you have an angry tone? Do you have a happy tone? Do you have a worried tone in your voice?
Or a strict tone.
Strict tone. So in that way, you're basically saying, how are we working with each other? Is this going to be a fun, friendly environment? Are we just going to be very serious and professional?
Yeah.
Are we going to be relaxed? Are we going to be strict? Lily is the one choosing that, so she is going to be setting the tone.
And isn't it true that the people who work for the boss, they kind of move according to how the boss is?
Yeah.
Right? If the boss is like kind and nice and like, but you know, very efficient, they're setting the tone for that kind of atmosphere in the office.
Right. It's true. It goes from the top down.
It does.
There's that Korean proverb, I think, if the water on top is clear, then the water at the bottom is clear.
Yeah.
I don't remember the actual Korean proverb, but it's about like at the top it's really important, and that sets the tone for what's going to go through the entire company.
Right. If it's very toxic and, you know, then it's like the whole department is toxic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so true.
It sets the tone. Okay. So then what does Lily say?
I also need to make sure everyone is staying on task.
Okay. If you need to make sure everyone is staying on task, TASK, what are you doing?
You're saying they need to focus. And there are two ways that you could be not staying on task. The first could be that you're playing around. You know, you should be working, but you're chatting, you're like looking at videos. Of course, that's not staying on task. But the other one, which is a little bit harder, sometimes you're working, but it's not the work you should be doing. Right?
Yes.
And sometimes it's hard. We see something that needs to be done, but the boss has to be able to say, no. Don't focus. I know maybe someone needs to do that.
Do that later.
But our number one priority is this. And that's staying on task. Only looking at your number one priority and doing it.
Okay. So it's not just simply working.
Yes.
Just working.
Right.
But doing what is the most important.
Doing the right work.
Doing the right work. So stay on task. That's a great expression. Yeah. Because, you know, you could be doing other things. The boss says, no. You know, you can do that later.
You can do it. We can do it later, yeah.
All right. What does Lucas say?
Exactly. It's important to keep the team productive. Did you set strict deadlines?
Okay. So here comes our word that we talked about in the opening, productive. If you want a team that's productive, or if you want to be productive, right?
Yes.
You want to produce.
It's true.
Yeah.
And this word, depending on the situation, it can have a few different meanings. Just like with stay on task.
Yeah.
There are productive activities that are just like working and doing something valuable. But there are some activities where you need to be doing the exact thing, for example, for the business.
Yeah.
Right? So one thing I think of is like paperwork and reports in a company.
Yeah.
It is work and it is important, but sometimes it's not exactly productive.
Yeah.
It's not directly related to the company making profit.
Yeah. That's a very, very good point, because you are doing the work, but it's not necessarily productive.
Right.
It's something that just needs to be done. But if you say that our meeting was really productive, which is very commonly said,
yes,
it's saying that, wow, we came up with some really good ideas.
Yeah, we saw progress.
We saw progress. We resolved the problems.
Yes.
Like, those are the things that are productive.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Lily says, yes, as I delegated the tasks, I told each person when I expected to see progress. I'm learning that clear communication makes a big difference. And Lucas says, keep applying it and the results will follow. Okay, so Lily is, delegating the task, having other people do the work too. And all of this clear communication is making a big difference.
Right. To make a big difference means that it is helping. It is showing a very big impact. So this clear communication is important.
Yeah.
To do well.
Yeah, that's right. So we'll give you more examples of how we use this pattern, make a big difference. Let's go ahead and listen to our dialogue one more time.
I think I'm finally getting up to speed with the project.
Good. Now you can set the tone for your team. Show them how important this project is for all of you.
I also need to make sure everyone is staying on task.
Exactly. It's important to keep the team productive. Did you set strict deadlines?
Yes. As I delegated the tasks, I told each person when I expected to see progress. I'm learning that clear communication makes a big difference.
Keep applying it, and results will follow.
It's time for Power Note. We're on pages 88 and 89. To get up to speed means to learn, to be updated, to catch up on the latest information. I just started working here today. There's so much to learn.
Don't worry. We'll help you get up to speed in no time.
Yeah, so if you help someone get up to speed, you're going to let them know about what to do, give them the latest updates and so forth.
Yes.
Okay. It took me a week to get up to speed on the new software update. Yeah. So you've got a new software and you need to get up to speed. So what are you doing? You
are having to learn how that software works. How it functions, if it's coding that you need, being able to write the correct codes, the correct, quick shortcut keys to do all the functions you need it to do.
Yeah, I have no idea what you just said, but I probably could not get up to speed if I had to work with computers.
It is, I mean, it's something that just depends on. Some people are so good with technology that they can get up to speed really quickly, and then other people take a lot longer.
Sure. Yeah, I agree. So I'm the latter. I'm the second. Yeah. It takes some time. Yeah. I can do it, but it takes time. Whereas, I say, hey, son, can you show me how to... They're so good. So good with computers.
True. I mean, I'm 36 now, and I can tell the difference. I'm like, wow, okay. I'm not that young person that's good at technology anymore.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
I'm the old guy now.
You're the old guy. Yeah. Okay. Set the tone means to make or create kind of the atmosphere or the mood of a certain place.
Yes.
Okay. How should we start the presentation?
Let's open with a fun story to set the tone right away.
Yeah. If you have a fun story to set the tone, it means that let's keep it not so serious. Let's lighten it up a little bit. Keep it light. Okay. The first meeting will set the tone for the whole project. And so why is this important?
So we talk about first impressions mattering.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
So setting the tone at the first meeting will allow everybody to know kind of these are the expectations that we have, and we want to show you exactly what we expect from the beginning.
Yeah, that's right.
If we're really serious about this, we're going to show you from the beginning how serious we are.
Yeah.
If we, just want to relax and do this a little bit at a time, we're going to show that. We're going to set the tone in the first meeting.
Yeah. So it can happen in a company. It can happen in a department. It can happen even in a relationship sometimes.
Yeah.
Kind of set the tone. Like, say, for example, a woman, wants certain things or a man wants certain things and this is what they expect. Well, they need to set the tone before they find out too late.
Yes. Know how it's going.
Yeah.
Movies can also do the same thing. So often the director is very worried about that first scene having the correct tone so that people know what the entire movie is going to be like.
That is so true.
Because sometimes if your tone goes back and forth, people don't enjoy the show.
Yeah.
Because it's too much difference. One movie I can think of that did a good job changing the tone is Parasite. Keith Engstrom.
Wow.
The first part is kind of, it has some funny, comical parts.
There's comedy,
to it.
yeah.
And then halfway through, you're like,
whoa!
Oh, my, whoa.
Yeah, so true.
And the director did it on the purpose. He set the tone one way and flipped it in the second half.
That's right. That's the charisma.
Yeah.
Right? Of that movie.
Yeah, for
sure.
That's
why people love it so much. Okay, if you stay on task, it means to remain focused and not distracted. So you're doing the right work, okay? You seem really focused today. What's your secret?
I turned off notifications on my phone so I could stay on task.
I make a to-do list every day to help me stay on task.
Yes, you're working and you're doing the things that you need to do. So if you need to work on a project, you don't start cleaning your house.
Right.
Even though cleaning is an important thing to do.
That's right.
Maybe it's not the most important thing to do at that moment.
That's right. So staying on task is doing the task that you're supposed to do.
Yes.
Okay. Power pattern today is make a difference, meaning it has a big impact. A small donation makes a big difference.
When it comes to exercise, discipline makes a big difference.
Okay, so Cameron, are you being really disciplined with your CrossFit exercise?
I am not. So I will, in the future, have a little more difference if it's going to make a big difference.
Okay, all right. Our power vocab today is the word productive, which is a really great word. And this is basically saying that you are doing something efficiently, you're getting good results, you're coming up with solutions and new plans.
Yes.
Yeah, that is all part of being productive. All right, so do check out the definition on page 90, and please make sure to stop by
Audio Ohakdang.
Well, you only need to pay a small fee,
No.
and believe me, with all of the things that are there, the programs, it will keep you very productive in your English studies.
Oh, so productive.
So productive.
As long as you stay on task.
Yeah, that's